with the first step. Move on up, don't let it slip.
Hi guys, welcome back to our channel. So for today's video, I'm going to be talking about something that I did at school from December to March, and I shadowed a learning center teacher as a high school credit, so I'll get into all the details, but it was a really fun experience and I just wanted to share it with you all because I think it's really important to consider what you're going to do after high school if you're in high school right now, and just keep all of your options open. So if you're new to our channel, my name is Megan, and my sister Maddie and I make lifestyle YouTube videos, so subscribe to get 2 new videos every week. So when I was in grade 10, I applied for this course that they have at my school, and in that course you do a bunch of projects to kind of figure out like where you want to go after high school, and you do a 100-hour placement at the job site just to kind of like explore the career and figure out if it's the right fit for you. So I chose to look into either psychology or speech-language pathology. And if you don't know what a speech-language pathologist is, it is a person who specializes in speech and communication disorders. So I couldn't find a placement in psychology because it's just mostly like confidential stuff. And it was the same way for speech-language pathology, but I ended up doing something pretty similar, and I visited an elementary school. And I worked with a learning center teacher there and a speech-language pathologist. So every Wednesday I would go to the school and just spend the day there. Learning center teachers are in charge of managing and helping the students with learning disabilities and challenges meet their educational needs and outcomes. All around, I just always enjoy spending time with kids, so I knew this was going to be a great placement for me. So for a typical day in the life when I was at the school, I would arrive at the school around 8:30. We would wait for the kids to arrive, and then school would start at 8:45. And from morning all the way till recess, I would go around class to class with the teacher, and we would just help different classes depending on what they needed. We would sometimes help the kids with projects or reading or writing or math. Just really anything that any teacher needed help with. And then after recess, we would have this thing called group therapy. And that was when the speech-language pathologist came in and she had like an assigned group activity. So I would just help the kids engage in the group activity. We would watch videos, do worksheets, and do all kinds of social skills focused around reading, writing, and speaking. And then lunch would come, and they actually had an hour lunch break at the school, which was awesome because I had lots of time to catch up on my own homework that I was missing for the day at high school. I was missing 1 day a week for my placement, but I also got a free the other 4 days of the week when I would normally have that class. So I had 4 classes of frees to catch up on the 4 classes that I missed on the Wednesday. And after lunch, I would just work with some students on reading and math. I worked specifically with one individual, and that was a lot of fun just to work like one-on-one. We worked on multiplication and division. I think one of my favorite parts of this job was that every day was really different, so there wasn't really like a set schedule on what you do, and I kind of enjoyed that freedom, even though I'm very organized. So we did baking, reading, writing, math. I don't know if you guys know what I'm talking about here, but at the front of the school, they usually have like information on the big like glass boards. So we did that. We had this iPad, and there was like a system on it with like games, but they were like learning games. And we had these little like, I don't even know what they're called. They're like these little robots, and you would have to program them. I'll put it in a video, but we would set it up so the kid would program the video to like go to a certain color in French, and then so we would say like go to rouge, and then he would have to program the robot to go to the color square that was rouge to teach him like French colors. It was really interesting and a lot of fun at the same time. We would have like races between robots. So my favorite part of this whole experience was just to spend time with the kids and really get to know them, develop relationships, and just help them out with their learning. And I also really enjoyed the space. We had this really pretty fish tank, and every morning I would come in and just watch the fish. They actually gave like birth during the time that I was there, which was pretty interesting too. And we also had sea monkeys, and just, it was a bright, colorful, friendly space. And then my least favorite part was when some of the kids had like outbursts. And you guys are probably wondering if I'm planning on being a learning center teacher or teacher in the future. And I'm not really sure. I'm still considering speech language pathology, psychology, and also being like an elementary school teacher. So I don't know. It was a lot of fun, but I don't know. I'm kind of like torn between ideas right now, so I'm considering it, but I'm not like set on it 100%. So that was my experience as a learning center teacher. I'm making this video so I can look back on my experience, and I want to encourage you guys to keep your doors open and consider different options that you're going to take after high school, because it's a big decision that you're going to be doing for a long time after, so you want to make the right decision. And thank you guys so much for watching. I love you guys, and I will see you guys on Sunday.
You can say
Bye.
at least I tried with the first step.